okay. I was sitting here about to eat my lunch. It's steak. There's like asparagus in the bottom down there. And then potato mix. This is meal prep. I did not just do this. And then for dessert, I have this. It's just peanut butter powder mixed with some water. And I'm gonna eat that with the other half of this banana. But I'm waiting for my food to cool off. So I'm just here vibing. I guess I want to start a YouTube channel. That would be lovely. Where do I start? Oh, a lot's been going on, I think, and like the semester's starting back up and like fall is here. And this year I was like, oh, I like fall this year. I feel it. I'm here for the vibes. And then I feel like today I get it. Like I get why I don't like fall. It's just too much is going on at one time. And there's like a bunch of expectations, I feel like, but no one really, like, everyone's living for their schedule and their self and their plan, which is fine. I think I just like sort of get caught in the rubble of it all. And it overwhelms me and super stressful. And I feel like I felt similarly last year around this time because it was my first year out of school. So the year happened and now we're like doing it all again. And so it's not new anymore, right? It's just like, I thought it was going to be different. So I'm a little bit upset that it's kind of the same. I think I have a really hard time like finding my people, but I think the older that I get, I realize, at least for my life, I don't think that's reality. I don't think I'm ever going to find my people. And so with that in mind, I'm sort of like floating amongst a bunch of different groups of people and like the way they do things and like what they prioritize. This continued like question keeps coming up of like, okay, wait, I see what's going on here. I see how we're progressing and I see that that is not like the call that's on my life. So like, and maybe some people would say like, Leslie, you're thinking too much about it, but I've learned again from my past that when I ignore that feeling and just sort of like move on, then I look up like a year later and it's like, Leslie, this is not the call on your life. And you can feel it when you're in the group. It's not like ignoring it makes it go away. So now I'm like, try to stay more in tune with when I feel that and exit. It is great because like I do think you like remove sort of like the shortcuts that we put into place to like God's growth and learning and blessings, and instead like I'm able to live through them and he moves me on to the next thing because we've done it. So you actually end up moving faster, but it's a lot of change, a lot of like lack of stability, and just like constant turnover that can stress me out a lot of the time. There's just a lot of turnover and like things moving and happening, but it feels like not a lot of reward. Like for me, like I have reward in like I know that I'm growing and the Lord's growing me. It's still confusing and stressful. And then I had the bright idea to go try to renew my PO box. Like no, like I'm literally gonna be moving pretty soon. I should just change it to like where I'm going to be moving to. And I'm like, wait, no, I just need a new PO box close to where I'm going to be living. Anyways, the point is like I basically created an errand that turned into like 10 errands. Not created, I did an errand that turned into 10 errands. And if you're an adult, if you've ever adulted in any way, shape, or form, you know, like that's for me, that's where I shut down. That's where I'm just like, okay, never mind, actually, get me out of here. But this was after like 10 minutes of me sitting in the post office just being like, what? My brain is like combusting into itself. And I just avoid the stress now. I'm like, ooh, I see a stressful situation. I'm like, I'm gonna walk the other way, which has been so helpful, but also stress comes in life. And so I would love to deal with it a little bit better. And like the part that I can't control to be different and better. Like anxiety that comes and I'm just like, why are you here? You were not invited to the party. And as I'm saying that, I'm realizing as a Christian, like I can speak that over the anxiety. Like, bro, why are you here? You were not invited to the party. That's a good point. But getting to that place of it just being muscle memory, I guess is something I'm still doing and going through. I don't know. I don't like to get into like vision of things because like what vision do I have for this YouTube channel? I don't have one. It's more just like an outlet of like saying where my head's at, where my mind's at, and how I'm feeling. My birthday's coming up in a couple weeks. I don't love birthdays, honestly, because it like feels like something should be done, but then nothing happens. And then I am excited to like be moving and to not be where I am anymore. Not terrible, still better than being at home, but not my people, like my roommates. We don't vibe. Having more of like control over what I'm living in, I think will be nice. Yeah, okay. Now I'm actually gonna finish my food. I might be back to yap, maybe not today, maybe another day. Yeah, I'm like, do I need to get a camera? I have my iPhone camera and I feel like at this point, like, you know, they're over thousands of dollars now, like iPhones. So it's like, if the camera isn't good, what am I paying for? I don't even think I need a camera. I think this is very much okay. Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my food, eat my little dessert, and get back to work.